Hello WPC friends and family. Today what's in the kitchen is bringing you salmon kebabs. So a kebab was invented, the lore is that the kebab was invented in the Middle East when the nomads were crossing the desert on a camel and they needed some way to cook their food. So they would gather sticks and swords even, and they would push the meat onto these sticks or swords and put them over the fire. Very seldom was there a vegetable used. There was usually just meat. So for our kebab today, we're doing salmon, squash, and zucchini. My marinade for my salmon is here. I marinated it overnight, and that is a half a cup of olive oil, a half chopped yellow onion, a quarter cup of apple cider vinegar, 2 medium garlic cloves, a little bit more for us because we love garlic, a tablespoon of honey, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, and then some black pepper. I cubed up about 1.5 pounds of salmon, put it in my marinade, put it in the refrigerator. So today I took it out, kind of let it get to about room temperature. I cut up into rounds squash and zucchini, put a little olive oil over it with some salt and pepper. This morning I put my wooden bamboo skewers in water so that if I was going to put them on the grill, that they wouldn't burn. You may have metal skewers at your house, but we've got these bamboo ones here. So all you want to do for your kebab, and you don't have to use salmon, you just need to use a thick cut of fish, a halibut, or some trouts would work, but you just want a thick cut so it will go on your skewer. I start with the zucchini, then I put on my salmon, and then alternate. We like salmon here. You could use tuna, and alternate back and forth, back and forth. Now I'm not going to use the grill. I'm going to use my George Foreman, simply because I just didn't want to go back and forth outside. Get those on the skewer. Be very careful, of course. That skewer is sharp. And with whatever you got, it really doesn't matter the order. This one probably could have made 2, but I ended up with, want to finish off with 1. And then I put it on the George Foreman, and you see I have one here, and I'm taking the others off. You cook them to whatever doneness you like. You can serve this over rice or a nice small pasta like a couscous, and you've got a meal. You don't have to heat up the kitchen, and most of your prep is done the day before. So we have a salmon and zucchini squash kebab. Bon appetit. See you next week.